What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video we're talking about the All Blacks, and obviously in recent news we heard of Silver Lake putting in an offer for $2 billion to take 15% of New Zealand Rugby. Now what does that mean for the brand? Obviously better things, better income, better things to experiment with, from a club, provincial, to a stadium, to the All Blacks in itself, keeping players inside rather than going overseas due to the fact of monetary value. It gives an opportunity to grow the New Zealand Rugby brand and more opportunity to do things differently. Taking on your own tournaments like Super Rugby can't happen, so create your own and make it unique and exciting. The one thing we've noticed in rugby is that we need change. We need something spiced up. Super Rugby clearly wasn't working anymore because of the type of brand it was. People were getting bored. People were just over the fact of how it was constantly played. Then Aotearoa came due to COVID-19. And what a tournament that was. It was exciting. It was unpredictable. We didn't know every week of who's going to win. You'd predict the Crusaders all the time. But at the rate the Blues were playing, how they came back was phenomenal. And not forgetting the other teams part of this Aotearoa season. It was just remarkable. But when we talk about All Black rugby, that is the brand. That is the standpoint of New Zealand Rugby, the All Blacks, the mighty All Blacks. A team that has dominated the world for more than a decade and who will just continue to shine in every aspect, producing star quality players. Now, investment opportunities like that open a whole new door. A door that can maybe allow them to play more tests. Now, obviously, in order to play more tests and to produce more teams, it comes a costly factor. And this is where investments tend to assist. Normally you got your normal yearly calendar for the All Blacks. So your rugby championship, your June internationals, and then you end off with the November internationals. That's pretty much how it looks. But what if we had more opportunity to create more test games during the middle of the year, or not right the middle of the year, or in the quarters? For example, you've obviously got your June and your November internationals in the championship. Why not start off the year? Obviously, rugby is a winter sport. But with COVID, we've seen changes. I mean, in South Africa, we're playing rugby still in our hottest times. It's doable. But giving the opportunity to have All Blacks playing a little bit more often in maybe a tour format would be exciting to watch. And I'm obviously saying this as the All Blacks because currently they've got the big investment. But this could happen potentially for all other teams, doing their own thing in order to bring more sport to the game. Just imagine a tour with South Africa creating the world with excitement because it's something we all want to know and see. And giving opportunity to youngsters to play for the All Blacks is an opportunity that we could see. I mean, how many tests are too many for the All Blacks? How many tests are too many for any international squad? And by having a say, like with Silver Lake investing in the All Blacks, then that gives them the opportunity to maybe decide who and when they'll play. Now, obviously, it doesn't suit everyone because there's so much rugby going on. You will say, well, gee man, in Jan, Feb, we've got Super Rugby Aotearoa. Cool. But it's not stopping us creating and testing ideas. The Springboks have played when the Currie Cup's been on. Pause it, change it, spice it up. Super Rugby days are pretty much maybe over. Yes, we're going to see Trans-Tasman Cup come in. But with COVID-19, everything's so much different right now. And right now, funds is what we need. And more game times and opportunities to fill seats and grow the brand of New Zealand Rugby is currently what we need right now. And could be a good factor for the All Blacks. Which brings me to my next point. Obviously, what we want to see is phenomenal international games. A tour to New Zealand, South Africa touring them, Australia, England, Ireland, teams that we maybe not see. But not only that, developing the games of the minnow teams. Now, obviously, it's not the market that everyone's looking for because you don't want to see a team like the All Blacks smash the heck out of Samoa, USA, Romania. But it gives these guys the experience to play against a team like the All Blacks. And that way we are giving more opportunity to those minnow teams to give them strength, learning curves of how they can adapt. Japan beating the Springboks is probably one of the best things that happened in rugby. because it gave us the opportunity to notice who Japan were. And now everyone's talking about Japan. Japan is developing from a provincial standpoint to an international standpoint. People are talking about Japan possibly going into a Lions Tour opportunity, or getting involved in Six Nations or the Rugby Championship. Giving this opportunity. Why? Because they beat a team like the Springboks. They're on the map. Now, I'm not saying Japan were going to beat the All Blacks, but giving opportunities to smaller teams gives them the experience to get stronger and learn new ways. And not only that, it also benefits New Zealand from a standpoint of feeding the younger talent, growing the younger talent. Bowden Barrett or Richie Mo'unga, Aaron Smith, Brodie Retallick can't play every single game. Maybe keep them at a provincial level for these smaller games and get the younger blood the opportunity to grow. That way you're increasing opportunity of development in New Zealand rugby and just making them a stronger force. Now, my idea point is not just on New Zealand rugby. If this gets more opportunities worldwide, then we're talking big names internationally. But I just see it more opportunity. The year is too short, but we can always fit in different spots for rugby games. We can always change things out. After all, World Rugby did say they want to make the game more globally, but we haven't always seen that outcome from World Rugby. We haven't always seen them actually follow in their own commitment. So why not, with the fact that investments are coming in and having more of a say in a team, create more opportunities, invite teams over. Go back to what we originally had. If June, July internationals aren't working anymore, scrap it. Bring back the tours. Because at the end of the day, we're still going to go to November, where the Southern Hemisphere tours the North. So let's have tour seasons. Open it up, make it exciting, change things up. Rugby has the potential to be better. And by giving more opportunities like that, anything can happen. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, especially on this topic. Do you think the All Blacks can afford to have more games? Is it too much rugby? Are we risking opportunities of youngsters playing too soon for the bigger teams, or injury increases? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And on that note, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smash the thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys real soon for another one. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.